to class today. Glad to have you here. So we've been focused a lot lately on hips. We're gonna sort of complete that cycle, but also start working our way down to our foot and ankle. So we'll take from our hip down to our foot and ankle, and then next week we'll go up from there. So we're gonna just start out on the ground. Have your usual toys, your roller, your TheraBand, your ball, and we're gonna use the roller pretty soon. So maybe just have it available for you when you come down. All right. That's it. So take a moment and just enjoy being a little bit on the floor, on your back. Legs are bent. I like to bring feet and knees together and just kind of feel what my legs are doing when they come together, where my tailbone is. Take a nice breath in and exhale. Great. And another breath in and exhale. Good. Just letting everything get heavy. Feel where your tight butt might be. Then you're going to just take your hands and adjust your head so the back of the neck is a little bit longer. Arms are relaxed down by your side, palms up. Great. And then from here, I'm going to have you hold steady through your center. You're going to let one knee just fall open and then come back. And then the other knee is going to fall open and come back. So pelvis is staying totally still. Legs going to open and work its way back. And other leg open. So it's easy to do if that pelvis is moving, but I have to work pretty hard to keep my pelvis totally still. And if you wanted to go a little faster, that gets it even to be more challenging. So you pick your pace. Leg opens, comes back. Other leg opens, brings it back. And out. And back. And out. And up. One more each side. Out. And up. And out. And up. Nice. So here you're going to keep yourself pretty square down. Just move into the coccyx curl. I would say keep those feet and knees together if you can. Or you could put a ball between your knees if you wanted a little more space. You're going to exhale. Low belly is going to pull in. You're going to keep pulling in and just move into a gentle coccyx curl to start out. Inhaling back to neutral. Exhale, belly's pulling in, gentle coccyx curl. Inhaling back to neutral. And exhale, sinking. Inhale, releasing. And exhale, sinking down. Inhaling, coming back to neutral. Great. You're going to exhale, hollow the belly. Come up into your bridge, just gently, and then rolling your way back down. And exhaling, belly sinks, tail is going to roll upward. And then reversing, rolling their way back down. And exhaling, up. Inhaling, down. One more time, exhaling, up. Great, inhaling, back down. Nice. So here I'm going to have you take one foot, you're going to take your foot just to tabletop position. You're going to exhale and send that leg straight up to the sky. So here you want to work on really getting that nice extension through that leg and bend it again. We're just going to work on that leg. The hip is heavy in its socket. I'm going to sink that hip down as I extend the leg and then bend it again. Right, so the habit we have a lot of times is for the butt to lift up as we extend the leg. I want you to be conscious of that pelvis position that we started with. Extend that leg, tighten the knee, and bring it down. And if you can't do that because your hamstrings are too tight, that's okay. You're going to work as far as you can, but you could also take the leg further away from you and work on straightening out there. Yep, tight quad, bend the knee, and tight quad. And our goal would be to get you enough flexibility and strength to keep that pelvis square down on the floor and take that leg vertical, right? Heavy pelvis though, don't want that moving. Good, one more time, up and bending down. Great, let's set that foot down, right to the middle. Take the other leg to tabletop And you're gonna extend that leg. And the legs might not be even, right? We usually have one leg a little tighter. So you pick out what you can do. You wanna get to that tight quad. And again, if the leg has to go lower to keep that hip down, that's fine. And up. And down. Up. And down. And up. Down. Up. And down. Great. That leg can come down as well. All right, so here you're going to take your roller. We're going to place it underneath our feet. And we're just going to work on this motion again. Now I have to really focus on my abs. I'm going to have, maybe hold tabletop first. Have the roller set up so your toes can touch it if you bend your knees. Right. So tabletop legs, find that deep abdominal connection. So I'm holding tight through my center. The back of my neck is long. Shoulders are down. I'm going to exhale. Toes touch the roller and they come back up. So just from your knees, my hips are staying in their place. Right. I'm just going to lower the feet to the roller, bring them back up. So I'm bending at my knees down, legs to tabletop. Bend the knees down, legs to tabletop. Bend the knees down, legs to tabletop. Bend the knees down. I hope you're working your abs. Yes. Legs to tabletop. Bend the knees down, touch those toes. So keep the work in your tummy. I have very light feet on tippy toes on this roller. I'm going to keep that work in my tummy and let the feet roll away. So just only enough pressure on that roller to roll it away. Not so much pressure that my abs turn off. But I'm keeping the work here in my abs. I'm going to pick it back up and slide it back in towards me. So the same thing again. You're going to lift those legs to tabletop. Tap the toes on top of your roller. Good, stomach's tight. I'm going to just put enough weight through to roll that roller out. And then I'm just going to lightly with my feet, point those feet and bring the roller back in. Lift the legs up to tabletop. Good, toes to the roller and roll it away. Feet can flex, stomach's tight. I'm doing this work in my center. Bring it back, tippy toes, and legs to tabletop. Toes to your roller, stretch it away. Bring it in. Good, legs to tabletop. Good, don't take the work out of your tummy when your legs reach away. Point those feet, get the toes to the roller, stretch away. Still working in my center. Bring those legs back in. Lift to tabletop one more time. Toes tapping, stomach's in, legs rolling out, coming back up, and legs to tabletop. Nice job. You can set your feet down on top of the roller now, and you can actually put some weight in them. Well done. That should have been a good work on your abs. We're going to take a breath in. We're going to take ourselves up all the way to our bridge here. Exhaling, following, rolling up. Back the neck stretches long. And rolling my way back down, nice and steady. Exhaling, hollowing the belly, rolling upward. Inhaling, hollowing, and rolling back down. Make sure your legs aren't too far away from you. You should be able to put pressure right down through those feet. Right? The roller should stay vertical, like the pressure should be coming from top of the roller down through the roller. Right, rather than feeling like the roller is going to roll away. I'm going to exhale, roll my way up. Hollow the belly, rolling down. Big inhale, and then exhale, hollowing, rolling upward. And reversing my way back down. Great. So here I'm going to have you, if you want to go a step further, you'll roll up and hold, taking one leg up to the sky. Good. Hold that there. So we've stretched out that leg, find that place where that leg is nice and straight. It's gonna lower and lift, lower. Keep those hips level, lift, lower, lift, knees straight, toes pointed, and then we'll switch. So pulling in, switching sides. Legs gonna lower and lift. Nice job, lower, pelvis is level. You keep checking on your own pelvis there. Make sure your hips are not dropping one side. That leg that's free and moving is powerful and strong. Yes. Up and down and up and back down. Nice job. Hollow that belly. Roll your way down through your spine. Nice job. Relaxing to your neutral position. Okay, so here we're going to go ahead and bring that roller in under your hips. Keep your TheraBand with you so you can grab it. We're going to use it in just a moment here. So hips lift up, roller comes under your pelvis there. You're going to stop here for a second. You guys, a lot of you know this one already. It's my quad stretch. You're going to exhale, hollow that belly and press, stretch length in the tops of those quads. If you're not getting any stretch, on this next one, you can walk those feet in a little bit more. And you're going to exhale, hollow. And roll into that coccyx curl, opening up the tops of your thighs. And release. And exhale again, hollow. And release. And one more time, exhale, hollow. And release. Nice job. We're going to take one leg straight up to the sky. You have a choice to have your TheraBand or not. TheraBand will make it a little easier. We're going to keep that nice straight leg and circle it around. And circle, keeping that pelvis square. Nothing else is moving, just my hip. If something else has to move, I'm going too big. Or I can try the TheraBand to give me some help. Great. And then I'm going to switch side. So keep that knee straight. Right? Keep stretching through that leg. You want energy all the way out through your toes. Good. And around. And around. Great. And around. Nice job. We'll bring that foot up, place it back on the mat, and switch legs. Reaching up. Here we go. Circling. Keep it within your range, right? Stomach's tight, pelvis is staying steady. Great. And then we're going the other way. Circling. There we go. Nice job. Holding there. Great. We're going to take both legs up now and take your TheraBand. We're going to place it around your feet. And you want to encompass your toes in that. So I'm going to put it on and have my toes inside the band as well. And then I'm going to cross the band in front just to keep it there. So here, and what's nice is I can see my feet, right? I'm going to look at my feet, let them flex towards me, put some tension on that band. So I'm going to drop my elbows to the floor. And then I'm going to point my toes up to the sky, and then I'm going to flex my feet. Point my toes and flex my feet. Good. Point my toes, flex my feet, point the toes, flex, point, and flex, point, and flex, and point, and flex. Good. And then we're going to go 1 foot, point, and flex, other foot, point, and flex, point, and flex, point, and flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex, point, flex, point, and flex, and point, and flex. Nice job. Here, you're going to keep your feet together, your heels together, and just rotate open and come back parallel. So I'm just turning my feet into turnout and back to parallel. Not bending my knees. I'm going to keep reaching through those heels. Whee, and release. Should be good work here. Maybe feel a little burn down those legs, maybe in the glutes. That would all be good. Right. So keep an eye on those knees. They're not supposed to bend. We're rotating our hips to make our feet go out, not at the ankle. So I'm gonna keep my whole leg's gonna rotate. Keep that ankle in line with my knee. Great. And one more. And just when you thought it was over, you're gonna hold one leg steady and rotate just the one leg. So I'm holding my left steady, rotating that right one open. Rotate. Oh, it doesn't go very far. Rotate. Good job. Keep it up. Rotate. Nice. Rotate. 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 And rotate. Excellent. We're going to switch sides. Rotate. And rotate. Oh my goodness, my legs are burning all the way down to my feet. Rotate. I hope yours are too. Rotate. Good. Rotate. Nice straight knees. Rotate. 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 Two more. We've done it. Rotate. Nice. And rotate. Great. Go ahead and bend those knees to frog. Great. Here you're going to keep a little V turnout if you have any more turnout in you, and push those legs out into frog and bend back in. Nice. I love my frogs. They're in lots of my classes. I like that bend. So take advantage of that nice bent in position, the press out and the zipper between those inner thighs. You can also now maybe appreciate, since hopefully your ankles and feet feel like they're working, how much work it is to keep that V position, how much tension there is against that band, and bend, press, and bend, press, and bend, and press. Good. Hold those legs out. They're going up. Keep that turnout and out and down, up. Keep breathing. Knees are straight. Up. Focus on something other than your feet. Focus on those abs. Up and down. Up. Good. Keep working there. Nice strong knees. Up and down. Up and down. Good. We're going to go parallel. You maybe need to give yourself a tiny bit of slack to create space between those feet. Feet stay parallel. Heels are driving down and up. Keeping those legs a little open, so hip width open. Right, you can decide how much tension you want on the band. The more tension you pull, the harder this is to keep that little space in your leg. Down and up, down and up, down and up and down and up. Nice job. You're going to bend your knees in. Great. We're going to take one foot out of the band. You want to keep the foot that's in on the ball of the foot there. So the toes are on. This bottom leg is going to roll all the way out, getting that hip flexor to open down below. Great. So here we're going to do a little ankle circle. You're going to hold on to that band. Again, I do like to keep it crossed. It just makes it sure that it doesn't go flying away from me. I'm going to point up to the sky, rotate in and around, flex that foot back, and make that circle. Now you want to keep an eye on your knee. Ideally, only the ankle is moving. Circling, 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 and circling. We're going to reverse, rolling it out, circle around. 2, try and keep that knee really steady. 3. Good. Rotating. 4, 5. Good. One more time. 6. Nice job. Hold there. We're just going to bend that knee, top knee in, really focus on the stretch of the lower and even on the stretch of this upper hip if you like. So for now, just pulling it straight at your chest, that bottom leg stretching out as much as you can, belly dropping. Then since we've got this nice band on our foot, I'm going to have you keep your thigh where it is. So look at where your thigh is. You're going to keep it right there. Maybe put a hand to brace, your other hand to brace it there. And then you're going to try and straighten your leg. It's not going to go all the way, right? Unless you're a contortionist, which I hope you're not. We'll have other things to discuss then, right? So I've kept my thigh right as I'm just working to straighten my leg. I'm using the band to help me pull my foot towards my head and the floor ahead of my head, over my head. Great. Just a different kind of hamstring stretch here than what we usually do. Great, so from here, then I'm gonna switch the hand that has the band. So it's the opposite hand to foot and let my knee rotate open as I bend it in. So I'm going into kind of a figure 4 type position, letting that hip knee rotate out and the foot rotate in. But keep good strength through that ankle, right? You look at that ankle, make sure it's not sickling or looking like it's bending funny. Right, as my knee opens, I'm pulling that foot in. So you should get a bit of a hip rotator stretch. If that's not enough for you because you're more flexible than that, you can take the leg in its position across your body and you'll get that glute, that hip rotator and glute on stretch. So I just brought my right foot towards my left hip with my knees open because mine will go, which is not that great here. I think some of you have more hip rotation. Great. And then we'll bring that up. Bring both knees to your chest. We're going to switch feet in the band. So I'm going to put my left foot in over my toes to keep that toe position. I've got the band across. My right leg is going to go out all the way down the mat. Good. I'm just going to hold that top leg straight up to the sky. You decide how much tension on that band. Here we go. We're going to push it up, pointing the foot. Flex it down. Press it up. Flex it down. Pressing up. Flexing down. Pressing up. Flex it down, all the way down. Ooh, good stretch. Press it up. Oh, find that stretch. Nice. Press it up. Stretch it down. And press it up. And stretch it down. Great. And then you're going to circle the ankle. Good. Pay attention to that knee. Make sure it's staying steady. I'm just working through that foot and ankle. Open and around. And circling. Circling. And circling. And then reverse. That's it. Nice job. One more circle. You've got this. Okay, well done. And then you're going to bend that knee in, pulling it in towards your chest. Just enjoy the stretch of the lower leg and maybe pulling in that leg enough that you start to feel a stretch in the hip on that left side. And then we're going to block the thigh, hold it in place, and try and stretch that foot over towards your head and the floor ahead of your head, over your head. Great. And then we're going to take the band in the opposite hand of the foot that's in there, pull it across your body and let that knee roll open. And try and watch the ankle stays really strong here, so it does have to work to stay there. I like to flex my foot and work that ankle while the knee comes open. Right, and then if you want a little more with that open position, you can take it across your body, looking for that stretch in the glute. Don't forget to breathe here. It should hurt so good. Great. And then relax. We're going to take that foot out of the band as well. You can set the band down. We're going to bring our knees up to our chest. Just open out to the thighs. We get that inner thigh and inner thighs into a stretch. Always trying to get those knees to straighten a little bit more. And then we'll bring them up, close those legs and bring the roller up from underneath you. Excellent. We're going to stay on the mat here for a minute. You can just move the roller away. Just notice how nice and flat you are. Great. And we're going to take our hands behind our neck. So really interlacing to give your neck that support. Great. Taking a nice breath in, you're going to exhale, squeeze the neck and pull on that head, creating length. Shoulders drop the opposite direction. Exhaling, ribs are going to connect, and I'm going to float the head up. and reverse my way down. So just a little head float for the moment, finding the connection, rib cage drops, and that's what floats my head. Inhale, release, 2 more like that. Stretching the back of the neck, nice stretch, and back down. Exhale, stretch your ribs down, dropping, and inhaling to release. Great. If you can come up more than that, you're welcome to. Otherwise, stay tuned with that head float. You're gonna pull, find the float, ribs keep going, and I'm just gonna follow my torso up with my head and reversing my way back down. Exhale, belly sinks, ribs drop. So take a look at your tailbone. That should not move. I'm gonna keep that fixed, and then I'm gonna reverse my way back down. Nice job. Exhale, lengthening, reversing. Exhale, lengthening that neck, ribs dropping, coming up where is right for your body, and back down. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Good, we're gonna hold wherever you are, head float or head up. The shoulders are gonna drop away from your neck. Your head's gonna get even longer away. Good, keep holding there. Tailbone stays fixed. We're gonna squeeze those ribs and just pulse. 1, 2. Use it, do it from your rib cage. Try not to do it from momentum. 4. Nice job. 5, 6. Always with that back of the neck getting pulled long. 8, 9, 10. Good, hold there. You're just gonna look to your left. I'm gonna rotate, looking to my left. I'm gonna really open my left armpit and elbow. I'm gonna release my right hand and reach across to my left thigh. I'm also gonna grab a hold of that left thigh with my hand. And then I'm gonna come up in that direction and giving myself a little pull and then release. Now, if you're in a head float, you can absolutely do this. Hand is low, you're just coming, keeping that low position. Right, so either low down here on the mat, or you're gonna come up and hold on and come up higher. Give yourself a little help and back down, right? Finding that in your abs and slowly reverse. Exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, and exhale, and inhale, hold, we're gonna switch hands. So I'm gonna take my right hand back, really support that neck of mine, left hand across, wherever is right for your body. You can grab hold of that thigh. Here we go, right elbows really open, and go up and release. Great, up, 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 and up. Nice job. You're in the center and roll your way back down. Great. We're going to take those legs to tabletop. We're going to go a little faster, so you decide what's best for you. If you need to go slower, you're welcome to. Your head can stay down or it can come up, your choice. I'm going to bring my head up. Exhaling, you can bring your head up, come with me, otherwise head stays down. I'm going to send one leg out, switch sides out. That's it. That's all we're doing. Legs out. But you're going to finish. So press and bend. Press and bend. Tighten that knee at the end of that action. Tighten, bend. Press and bend. Press, bend, extend. In, reach, in, reach, in, reach, in, reach, and reach. Other leg balances it out. Hold right there. Both legs are going to go together. Extending away, bending in. You decide where. Extending, trying to get those legs to extend all the way. And bend. Head up or down. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. And out. Good. Hold it there. Turn your feet out. Little pulses up. Straight knees. 2. Tiny movement. Belly's pulling in. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Bend those knees. We'll bring our chest back down. Well done. And feet can come to the mat. All right, very good. So here, let's go ahead and turn to the side for a moment. We're gonna put that bottom leg into position. So the bottom leg, let's get the question of where exactly should that be? It can be a little bit in front of you to give you some balance and support, but that bottom leg should be active, right? So I'm not just letting it flop down there. I've really got some energy. I'm turning it into the mat. That turning into the mat keeps me stacked on this bottom hip. So it gives me a lot of stability. If you just leave it kind of lazy, it won't give you the stability you need. Right, your head can go wherever feels good, comfortable for you. This top leg, we're going to take it and reach it long. So I can reach it longer than my bottom leg. Stretch it out. Now I'm going to take it just slightly behind me. Okay, keep it there slightly behind me. That's it. I'm just keeping it there. I'm going to just keep it there. That bottom leg is grounded. And almost, I feel like I'm rolling forward a little bit, and that helps me. This hand can stay right parked at my belly. So, and I don't want my belly to leave that hand. Yeah. My back leg is still reaching. It didn't get lazy up there. It's going to reach even a little further back. Good, without arching my back. So really lengthening my tail. Stretch that leg long. Yes. Bottom leg is staying fixed. You got this. Good. We're going to take it back a little bit more. Great. Keep stretching through your body. That's it. Nicely done. Okay, right there. We're going to tap down and back up. Tap down and bring it up. Good. Reach long down and up. You're going to stay, everything stays where we just put it. Down and up. Nice job. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. And down. Up. Good. Hold there. You're going to bend your knee, flex your foot. So see if you can bend your knee to about 90 degrees with your foot flexed, stomach's tight. You're going to just press that foot back like you're trying to stomp something behind you, pushing behind you. So keep the knee bent at 90 degrees. It's just going to push back. Push back. That's it. It's not going to go very far if you have any sort of tightness in the front or you tend to hurt your back. So don't let that part sacrifice for that motion, the tiny motion, push. That's it, push. Push, that's it, nice job. Push, 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 push and hold. You're gonna grab a hold of that ankle and we'll just move into a stretch. You're welcome to rest it and relax. Take a nice breath in and exhale. Pulling that heel towards your bottom, stretching long through that top leg will give you more stretch. The longer my spine is, the more stretch I'm going to get. Great. You want to just keep that knee from traveling in front of your body, right? It's going to stay behind you as we go through the stretch. Good. Keep stretching. If you want more, you can reach back a little further, but you want to keep yourself out of a low back arch. So really thinking of stretching long enough. That's it. And then relax. Great. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. So flipping around. Great. So setting yourself up again, that bottom leg we're going to purposely place. Yes, well done. Get that foot underneath you. It can be slightly in front. That's fine. You're going to take your top leg, stretch it out. You're going to keep stretching it and you're going to lengthen it away. Good. This front leg is helping me. I can take this hand, park it right here in my belly. I'm going to keep my belly on my arm. Yeah. Good. And then I'm going to go up and down here. Just a small motion up and down. Still that motive of reaching long, right? Down, down. Nice job. Down, reach. Kind of feels good, like a little bit of a stretch through your hip and back here on the top side. Great. Stretch and stretch. Nice job. We're gonna go ahead and little kicks back. So reach it long so that we don't end up arching the lower back. Reaching, nice job, reach. Press and press. Press and press. Press, 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 and press. Good. Try bending that leg 90 degrees or so. You're going to push that leg back. Stomach stays. Ooh, how it would be easy to just roll forward, huh? Keep that body long, stomach in. Press, 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 and press. Nice job. We're going to move to that stretch. You're going to really lengthen. You can grab the ankle and pull it back. Try to get your heel towards your bottom. If you feel any strength pulling at your knee, you can adjust the height of your knee. So sometimes if the foot's a little higher than the knee, that's going to pull funny on the inside. If your foot's lower, it may pull on the outside. So just trying to find a level place and then just gently working in. And you can always kind of push your butt forward a little bit to get a little more stretch on that leg. That's it. And he's pulling in and reach out that knee. If you want a little more, you can take the leg further back, but you decide what's best for you. And then I get a question a lot. When I go to stretch my quad, I feel it in my knee. And yes, that's true a lot of the times because that quad puts pressure on the knee cap. So sometimes if your knee's sore on the inside and you go to stretch your quad, you'll feel a little soreness in the knee cap, but that should go away when you take your leg out of the stretch position. So if that's the case, maybe work through gently to that stretch. All right, here we're going right to our bellies. You're going to relax your upper body. Focus on the lower. We're going to tuck those toes underneath. Right, so you worked out those feet pretty well. You're going to reach to those heels and see if you can lift up your knees and then relax. Right, press, reach to those heels, kneecaps come off the floor, and then you relax. Press those legs long, and then relax. Press those legs long, and then relax. And press and hold. Good. See if you can lift the kneecaps up, really lengthen and strengthen through your body. Now, without changing your legs, just point your feet so the legs are floating over the mat. Great. We're going to flutter kick in this position. Keep that length in your body. Flutter kick, 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 kick. Keep stretching long. How long can you get your toes away from your head? The back of my head. I'm going to reach the back of my head and my toes as far away from each other as possible. Great. And then relax them down. Nice job. Stretch those arms overhead. You're going to shrug the shoulders down your back. Good. Keep shrugging them in, coming into baby swan. Hands are pressing into that floor, kind of gripping the floor and pulling forward with my body. Inhale, back down. Exhale, shrugging, opening. Inhale, reaching down. Exhale, shrugging, opening. Inhale, stretch away. Exhale, shrug, open. Good. Inhale. So keeping those ribs on the floor, really working for this upper body. I'm going to set those elbows on the floor. Keep pulling forward. So watch at the back of the neck. My back of my head is not sitting on my shoulders. I'm stretching my head away also, the back of the head away. As I sit here, what I want to feel is that I'm opening up through the rib cage, through that upper back. Yes, pulling forward. I'm going to do a little bit of a lengthen through my tail to make sure I don't get into that tailbone. So I'm going to think about reaching my tail towards my heels. Great. Great. So here I'm going to have you slide your way back down. Slide your arms out to the side. You're going to squeeze the shoulder blades onto your back, lifting your arms off the floor. So cactus arms, and then back down. Exhaling, cactus arms. Inhaling, release. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Great. Exhale. Those arms are floating. You're going to take them around to the hips. palms down to the floor. I'm gonna roll those shoulders up, back, and down and stretch my fingertips. See if you can find that same baby swan right here. So I'm still looking at the floor. My fingertips are reaching to my toes. Lowering back down, inhale. Exhale, rolling those shoulders again. Coming up. Hold. Breathe. And slowly back down. We've got one more. Rolling those shoulders, coming up. Good. Hands are going to go underneath your armpits. Toes are going to tuck under, or you can stay on your knees. We're going to push to plank. If your toes are under, you're going to tighten those knees. Exhale, press up. If you're on your knees, you can just come up into a half plank, holding there. Excellent. Feel how strong you are. Use those feet. Spread out your toes if you're on your toes. If you're not on your toes, you're still going to touch those heels and spread out those toes. Neck is long, shoulders are down. I'm going to pull those elbows towards each other. Pull my belly up. Again, lengthen my neck. Heels reaching away. Good, strong quads. So good. And then we're going to go ahead and press our hips up to the sky. Let the heels drop downward. Nice big stretch, that lower back. Sticking your tail right up to the sky to get a stretch through the hamstrings, the calves. Big breath in. You're going to drop one heel down. And then the other one. Great. And then both heels down if you can, or towards down. Great. We're going to work our way up to standing. So finding that neutral spine, if you can't, then bend your knees, press against your thighs, and bring your body upward. Nice job. Great. We're going to take the ball, big ball, one more time. And you're going to place it between your feet and ankles. And I almost step on the ball when I bring it in here. So it's between my ankles, but also between my feet. And I feel like it's kind of pushing my arches up. I'm working a bit to put the ball of the foot on the floor right now because of that ball being there. Good. But I'm going to keep that pressure. So I've got a nice inward pressure with my ankle bones, and I'm going to come up on my toes, spread out those toes, slowly lower down. Coming up and lowering down. Coming up, slowly down. Coming up, slowly down. Nice job. Coming up, spread out your toes. And slowly down. Nice. Up. And slowly down. Up. And slowly down. And up. Good. Hold that up position. Put some pressure on that ball to help you stay. That's it. We're going to do a little quick down, up, 2 little bounces, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Go ahead and roll back through your feet. You're going to pick up your ball and bring it up between those inner thighs. And here, you might as well move to the edge of your mat while you're there. We're going to do a little wrapping here. So I'm going to pick up all my toes now. Wrap around. So thinking about turning my feet out, but not actually doing that. I'm going to let that pressure, that wrap around, squeeze through my glutes, dig my hands up to the sky, lift through those ankles. Great. If you feel secure here, we're going to go to plank. You can stay on your toes. If you feel like that would be too much, you're welcome to lower your heels again. We're going to hinge forward. Good. Either bend your knees or continue to the floor. Hands to the floor. Find that plank. Keep squeezing on that ball. It should make the plank easier. Nice job. If you want your push-ups, here they are. So we'll do 5. Or you can just hold plank. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. You're going to reverse your way to our elephant. So hips right up in the sky. Really reaching that tailbone up. And then we're going to work our way back. If you started on toes, see if you can finish that way. I'm going to stay on my toes, squeeze that ball, come all the way up, and then lower down. All right, well done. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it very much. I hope that your ankles and lower legs speak to you later on this week or maybe tomorrow. And if they do, you can think about me while you go walking. So I will see you guys soon.